What's your thoughts on being, or when did you first call yourself an athlete? Or not an athlete, but an artist?
So I've been doing art or a form of art, I guess you could say, for 21 years now. Didn't start referring to myself as an artist till like a year or two ago. Um, I just didn't. I've
Uh,
done because I've done graffiti, and for me, it was never to be. It was never. I know graffiti is an art, and I know
mhm.
like it's becoming more mainstream, and I know um, people are like more accepting of it now, and people are making money off of it. But like for me, I was always just trying to like I was a vandal. I would always tell people, people be like, oh, you're an artist, you're an artist. I was like, no, I'm a vandal. You know what I mean? Like the majority of my graffiti is illegal. I do it where I'm not
So you
supposed to.
said you were a vandal?
Yeah,
Why?
yeah. Because the majority of my graffiti is illegal. Doing it when I'm not supposed to do it, like you know what I mean. That's like I'm not an artist. I'm not making money off of it. I'm not doing it for that reason. You know what I mean. It's more of just a release for me. It's more
It's an
of just
expression, though, right?
yeah, it's an expression. But now, so like I'm over 30 now. I can't really do the illegal graffiti stuff as much. I have too much to lose. So I'm
Mhm.
more getting into like trying to do different forms of art. I've started doing canvases. I'm starting to expand outside of just graffiti art. So now I'm actually like doing certain jobs for people. I'm doing different types of art. So now I'm like, all right, I'm an artist. You know what I mean? Once I started
Okay.
having, maybe it was a confidence thing. I don't know if it was a confidence thing. Maybe I'm just like I'm confident that I'm good enough to make money now, and whereas I didn't think I was before. Um, I don't know. I don't know why it took me that long, but for me it was like it just took that long. I don't know.
I think confidence probably played a role because I remember you telling me about, the canvases that you were doing and showing me some work, and I'm like, all right, then, start promoting it, dude. And you're like, I don't know if I can even make money off of this. I'm like, you're bugging. I think fear plays a big role in it because I think ego plays a role as well, which is part of
Mhm.
fear, because I haven't been calling myself quote unquote a producer for that long. It's funny, in the chat, I was like, yeah, I think I did that probably a couple years ago. I forget when that video came out. Went to California, helped produced actually three videos went out there. One Chris Brown video, did Jeremiah, Chris Brown, and Big Sean. And that's when I was like, okay, I could start calling myself a producer. But even that, I had some fear in it because I don't know that the word producer was really used a lot and people weren't familiar with that. Like if you're like, oh, I produced a video, they're like, oh, you shot it. Or you're the director or the camera guy. I'm like, no. And they're like, then what the fuck did you do? Type of thing. And then even then I just like, oh fuck, I gotta explain it. And then I don't really find myself going out there and saying, I'm a producer, I'm a producer. So I can definitely understand the fear aspect in letting people know that I am, a creative, which is a kind of, obviously an artist. My create me being creative is in a different form. Like you at first you wasn't getting paid because you were expressing your art, quote unquote, illegally on buildings and walls or wherever you say that you said you were doing it. And I like to say that you mentioned that before I did,
Mhm.
Mr. Rhodes.
I
And
don't, I don't, I don't, you know what I mean? I
do
don't
that
hide
anymore.
shit, you know what I mean?